can't believe this. Like, this week has already been so fucked up. Like, everything with the neighbors, like, that's been enough, you know? Like, that's been, like, crazy that now we're, like, living next to these people that basically threatened our lives, and we're living next door to them. So how can you feel safe? And my wife just came home from work at 10:30 at night, and she usually gets off at 5:30 if she works overtime. Then it's like 8, you know. So, like, you know, we all have this, like, women intuition. Like, we just know, right? Like, we know when something's off. Like, we know when something isn't right. Like, we can just feel it, you know. And I just was sitting at home, and I was just like, something isn't right. Like, at first I thought something happened to her, like, at work, because she works at, like, a plant, and your arm can get cut off. Like, all of these crazy bad things could happen. So I'm like, I hope she's okay at work. She's been, like, burnt severely at work before. So I was just like, what is wrong? Like, you know, I just had this, like, gut feeling, this, like, horrible, like, you know, like, this scared feeling. And she comes home and she just has this look on her face. And I'm just like, where have you been? You know, like, what happened? Like, why haven't you called me? Like, she has this routine where every day when she gets out, she texts me like, hey, I'm out of work. And she didn't do that today. You know, when somebody does that, like, your entire relationship, they have, like, things about them that, you know, when they don't do it, something is off or something is wrong, you know? And it's like, I've been with her for 6 years, like, a long time. So, like, you can't lie to me, you know? Like, you can't. And she gets up and goes in the restroom, and I grab the phone. I'm just, like, so shook right now, you guys. Like, what the hell? Like, what? Like, this is, like, this week has been crazy. Like, what? Like, what? Like, is this real right now? Like, so it's a girl's name, and it's saved in the phone. And I'm like, what the hell? You know, like, I know everything in her phone. I know all her contacts. And I immediately call it, and I walk to the living room and I call it, and she answers it. You know how, like, somebody answers the phone and they know you, or they're anticipating your call, or like they answer it like, hello, like, hey. And I was like, you know, immediately, who the fuck is this? Like, who the fuck is this? Like, who the fuck is calling my wife? Like, why the fuck are you texting her? Did she make it home safe? Like, who the fuck are you? And she just hangs up. And she's like, that's my coworker. And I'm like, that's your coworker? So that's your coworker. She could have just been like, oh, you know, that's my, come on now. Like, do I have stupid written over my forehead? Like, I can't believe this right now. Like, you guys, I'm freaking shook. Like, I just had to, like, go in the car because it's pouring raining outside. It's super pouring raining. I don't know if you guys could see it. I can't believe this right now. Like, I can't believe this right now. Like, we're literally into it with these neighbors that literally threatened us, and you're cheating? Like, what? Like, what? Like, really? I'm like, I'm just saying, if, you know, my wife is older than me, a couple years older than me, you know, if you know, like if everybody at her job knows she's married, I've picked her up from work, dropped her off, I've met her coworkers, everybody knows that, we're in a lesbian relationship, we're married. So it's just ironic that the girl wouldn't be like, oh, it's raining. I don't fucking know. Like, come on, let's just be honest. Like, what girl from your job is going to be like, did you make it home safe? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to read between the lines, and then there's her number saved, but there's no other text messages. She was like, that's just my coworker. Now we have a thing, we've been together 6 years, we don't deal with the, like, because I'm bisexual, I don't have, guys texting my phone, and, the only person I deal with is my kid's father, that's a male. And, girls are gay, just like spaghetti is straight until you cook it. And that's just what I believe. Every girl has a little bit of gay in her, whatever. But what girl, first of all, we talk about everything, like we're best friends. Like, you're going to tell, first of all, your relationship. Like, she's going to say like, oh, there's a new girl, my, job. Her name was like Mai or whatever. I don't freaking know. And, like, I don't know. We discuss her job every freaking day, every day. It's a big part of her life. She works 13-hour shift. Today, supposedly she worked a 20. I don't know. Yeah, she hung up, and I'm just like, and I'm like, if it was just like, hey, did you make it home safe? But I mean, why wouldn't she make it home safe? Girl, she lives in this city, she drives in this rain. What do you mean? You're only asking somebody you're dealing with, did you make it home safe? You're not just gonna ask a regular coworker. You're not texting all your coworkers, hey, it's raining, guys, did you make it home safe? Like, I'm not stupid. I've been with like a liar and a manipulator and a cheater before. I know the signs, and I'm not gonna just act like the girl just hung up the phone because she was scared. Or come on now, she would have been like, oh, no, 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 I'm just her coworker. She hung up in pure fear. Come on. Like, do I look that stupid? And I'm looking at her and I'm like, Nisha, like, we're not just like dating. Like, I've been married to you for 5 years. I'm looking at her like, Misha, you don't think that I've laid underneath you for 5 years, that I don't know that you're lying to my face? You don't think that I can see through you right now? I can't believe this is happening right before Christmas. That's like the most messed up part. Right, maybe she did want me to find out. And when somebody's just caught, right? You're just caught, and like, you can't think of the right lies and like that quickly. So you just stand there and you're completely just stuck. It's like she couldn't think of the lies quick enough. Like, like, I'm on my toes. I'm asking all these questions, and it was just like, I can look in your eyes and see that you're trying to come up with lies to answer my questions. Yeah, because she thought she probably deleted it, She probably thought like, oh, I deleted it, like, And so or maybe she had her under, like on the iPhone, you can put the messages under, like silent or message request in the iPhone, and you can hide text messages. So maybe she thought she did that. And when I grabbed the phone, I don't know. I just know that my emotions are running so high right now, and I just need to sit in the car and I need to calm down, because this week has already been so messed up. You know what I mean? Like, the neighbors literally attacked us and banged on us, like, like in real life, not like, stuff you see in movies, like real life, like scary situation where we're living next door to people that consider my brother his enemy, you know? So it's like a real situation, you know? And now I'm like 100% sure we have to move because of that situation. Exactly, 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 exactly. She's not chasing after me because she knows she fucked up. She knows. She knows that she messed up because if she didn't, she would be out here trying to convince me that she didn't do anything wrong. And I'm not stupid. Misha comes from a different walk of life, you know, than I do. I come, you know, it's like half of me is the struggle and half of me is well off because of my white side. But we come from two different walks of life, period. And she hasn't been in a lot of relationships, and you could just tell, you could just see it on her face. Like, Misha would have came after me, you know? And she did it. So I told her though, like, it's over. You're lying to my face. Like, just be honest. I'm asking you to be honest. Let's talk about it. Let me understand. I'm always going to try to understand why somebody did something. When you invest 6 years of your life, and my kids have invested their little lives. My sonny was 8 months when I got with Misha. Sonny's 6 years old, you know? All he knows is Misha before he even knows his dad. Because his dad was locked up in prison the entire time. So of course I'm gonna try to listen to her. I'm gonna try to ask her, like, you know, like, let's try to talk about it. But when she was just like, I don't know, it's like she couldn't think of the lies quick enough, and she just was standing there. It's like, I told her, I said, my intuition never lies. I'm a Scorpio. I have like strong intuition. She's like, look, I'm sore, but I'm not cheating. Like, really? She's too calm. Like, I don't know. I just can't. Like, I went through so much with my kids' father, you guys. Like, and I've only touched the surface on what I've went through with him. And me and Misha's relationship has not always been perfect. Nobody's relationship is. But one thing Misha has never done that I've ever had proof is cheat on me. So yeah, this right here is like a big deal to me. And for us to have a 6 year relationship, a 5 year marriage, she should know that this is a big deal and that I'm hurt. Like, you're just gonna text me. Misha came home from work like 7 hours later, and I questioned her on why she was home so late, why she didn't call me. Exactly, it's a big deal. And she lied straight to my face, talking about there was a fight at work, and after work she stood in the parking lot and she was talking to her homeboy. Yes, like, I mean, hours. Like, basically she worked a double, 2 8-hour shifts. No, she's never worked no double. She's worked the max, like 3 hours past, you know, her full 8 hours, you know. And she's been at this job 2 years. Like, you just know your spouse. You know them, you know, like, what's the latest they're gonna work. You know their moves. You know, like, one thing about me is I'm gonna, like, she knows I'm a trip. Like, I'm gonna be like, where were you? Like, I'm not one of those wives that gonna be like, oh, you're home late. No, honey. I'm Cuban and Spanish. Like, I'm gonna like start talking to you. Like, where have you been at? Like, no. And then she walked in and her eyes were bloodshot red. And I'm like, why are your eyes red? Exactly. And then the girl's name is saved under her phone, and she just texted me right now. I'm sore. That's why I'm not. Do I have stupid written over my face? I can't believe this right now. Yes, exactly. Right. And, you know, she works at a meat plant. So, of course, like, right now, because of COVID and the pandemic, you know, they're getting a lot of extra hours. Great. I can see it in her check. It adds up. You know, I check it. I'm crazy like that. But as far as, like, come on, you're coming home 7 hours. You working 2 8-hour shifts. You ain't a doctor, sis. And you ain't no nurse, sis. and she's never ever. And she's being, girl, I was screaming. I was screaming. I was like, where? And she was just leaning up against the wall in our room, literally just looking at me. I'm crying. I'm like, where have you been? Like, I can only do so much because my brother's there. And he just came home from prison. And, my brother's not all the way there. And, there's been an incident before where my brother has beat the dog crap out of my baby daddy for other reasons that he had every right to. So it's like, I want to respect, my brother's mental health. So he's not, trying to hurt anybody, trying to protect me. So I got to think about other people's feelings as I'm freaking out. Girl, she's a Gemini. She's a Gemini and I'm a Scorpio. And you know what? I swear, oh my gosh, the universe, I'm telling you right now, right now, for like the last 20 minutes, I've been watching like tarot readings, right? I watch them sometimes here and there. I have like my favorite ones that I resonate with, and I feel like, they can tap into my energy, and, sometimes I'll tap into it. Well, today I just felt led to go tap into it, right? And I'm sitting there watching it. As she walks in, I'm listening to the tarot people and I'm just looking at her. So I'm already like, I already feel connected. I already feel like my intuition strong. And when you just feel it in your gut and you can't even deny it. Like, I couldn't even deny it. Like, she just came in, like she ice skated in the house, like she was like skating on ice. Her face, her body language, like when she walked in the room, her eyes, like she was shook. She could already tell I was about to flip a script. Like, what the hell? Especially when your spouse has never did this before, you're tripping. You're like, I'm laughing not to cry because I'm not about to sit here and like fall apart, because I can't fall apart, When you're a mom, you can't fall apart, because eventually when I calm down, I'm gonna have to walk my fat ass in that house, lay my kids down, kiss them goodnight, and I'm gonna have to wake up in the morning and still be a mom. Like, I'm gonna still have to be a mom, so I can't crumble. I can't, I can't. I don't have a choice. I have to be strong, and I'm not gonna go through this. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not at all. Yes, our kids give us so much strength. Like, and like when you like are connected to somebody and you love somebody, I know too, like, her seeing me cry, she won't be able to like hold it together. So I know too, that's why she's not chasing me. But it's like, I already know, I already know. There's no need to. Yeah, she needs to leave for the night, but she's not, because she's trying to stick to her story. I didn't do anything. And you look guilty when you leave. She's trying, that's why she texted me. She just said, I'm not cheating, I'm just sore. That's why I'm not chasing you. Okay. Okay, it's pouring, raining, and I leave outside. Okay. It's like, wow, this week has been one thing after another. Like, seriously. Seriously. Like, can I catch a little break, please? Like, I don't know, you guys. I'm going to breathe for a second and look at your guys' comments. Like, my brothers are just in the living room and they're just like, they have that look, like looking at me like, don't flip out, sis. I could just tell they're just like looking at me like, oh shit, my sister's about to. Okay, period. Thanks for making me laugh, sis, because they definitely will leave the light on. Oh my gosh. I just can't, but I'm shook right now. What the, like, this does not just happen. I just did not call this girl. I wish I had another phone so I could call her in front of you guys right now. Because if you don't have nothing to hide, then why would you hang up? Because that don't make no sense. What would you hang up for? There's no need to hang up. Exactly. When does she have time? Because the only place she goes, because we're in a pandemic, is to work and her mama's house. Girl, I wish I could call with you guys on here right now. I did. I blew it up. And I texted her. I was like, look, if my wife didn't tell you, she should have warned you, baby girl. She should have let you know. Oh my gosh. Like, what? This is happening right before Christmas. Okay. Okay. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I can't. Everything happens for a reason. It is what it is. But two, you're not going to tell me the truth. Then that I can't. You know, when you could tell the truth, we could work through the truth. We can work through the truth because I've invested too much. But if you're gonna sit there and continue to lie after I told you we could work through the truth, oh no, baby girl, we can't do that. We can't. I'm telling you, like, I'm not dumb. I've been around the block. Oh, girl, I already got it in my phone. You know I did. I texted it in my phone. And it's like, the thing is we're married, baby girl. You're going to have to take care of me still. Stop playing. You're not going to cheat on me. You're going to take... Girl, no. I'm not doing that. Oh, well, they work together. So, you know, I speak, un poquito, a little bit of Spanish. A lot of people she's, works with is Spanish. So guess what? I'm going to do a little bit of investigation. And like the job she works at, everybody works there. So it's going to be really easy. And, Facebook, you could put I might as well give it to y'all. Y'all could probably find out before me. The thing is, Facebook, you could put in somebody's number and it's going to pull up their profile because 9 times out of 10, your phone number where we live is connected to your Facebook. So that was done right there. And I know her name. We live in a small city. Everybody knows everybody. And that's why I'm like, why would you want to play? But for what? I'm not about to go chase some side bitch down for what? This girl's not even chasing me outside. What? For what? That don't even make sense. I'm going to go chase her down. But this girl's inside right now talking about I'm too sore. But I'm over here crying and screaming. Like, come on now. I'm not about to put my energy in that. Go be free, baby girl. Go be free. I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'm not chasing nobody. If you don't want to be kept, then go be free. Period. I'm not. I look too good. I'm too young. Okay? Like, what am I? Because anytime when you chase somebody, you're going to have to chase them forever. That's why I let my baby daddy go. Because I wasn't going to chase him forever. No. I hold my own down. I'll be just fine. But you want to sit there and lie to my face? I'm not going to do that. No. I'm hot, y'all. I'm just trying to be cool because I'm not going to do something stupid because somebody wants to do something stupid to me. You're not going to pull me out of my character. No. And you're still chilling in the house. I know my brother just texted. He's like, are you okay, sister? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just hurt like anybody else would be. Thank you, sis. Like, no. I hate when you catch them cheating and they just can't tell the truth. I already caught you. I already called the girl. She already hung up in my face. And she was like, hello? Like, hey. Like, hey. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like she was shocked that, oh, you're calling. Like, she was like, hello, hey. Come on now. Clearly, you guys have talked on the phone. Like, clearly, there's some type of work situation going on. But I won't be around this just to figure out. I'm not. Like, I promised you guys and we got in this, like, really committed relationship, I promised myself, like, You know, like I said, our relationship hasn't been sunshine and rainbows. I'm not going to get on this platform and say that it has, because I'm always going to keep it real with you guys. It hasn't always been perfect, period. But this right here, no, Misha's never, ever, 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 not nothing that I've had proof, like, you know, not even suspicion, like, I don't know. You just know your partner, and I know her, and she's doing something, period. Come on, she knows that I'm the type of woman. We've been together 6 years. You've never, ever. If she had a friend that was a girl, she was a stud, you know, period. She was a stud. You know, it wasn't just a regular girl or anything, you know. That's just not how we went into the relationship, and that's not how the relationship continued. Just like I didn't have homeboys that were into women, you know what I mean, in my phone. It's just something we've never did in our entire relationship. So for her just to have the girl's name saved in the phone, sis, and then there's no other text messages in there. I'm done. I'm done, you guys. I am about to go to my best friends because I'm just going to go to my best friends. My brothers are in there with the kids. I'm going to go over there and just have a drink, clear my mind, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sit here and try to argue with somebody who's lying to my face, because you're lying to my face. I literally called the girl. Literally, I called her. And she hung up in my face. Now, she's saying, oh, she's scared. You're irate. Oh, but the bitch wasn't scared enough to text your phone knowing you have a wife, right? She wasn't scared enough to do that, right? My wife doesn't even have a passcode on her damn phone. I have a passcode on mine. She doesn't even have a password on her damn phone. So she was bold enough to text you, but when I called, she couldn't just be like, oh, I'm just here. Come on now. Come on, she gave it away. And then I'm texting her. I text the girl. I don't think I can exactly, period, sis. I text her. I'm like, you got the wrong one. Why the fuck are you texting my wife? If my wife didn't tell you about me, she should have warned you, sis. Exactly. I'm going to go calm down. And the girl could have texted. She had all the opportunity to text my phone back right now and say, yeah, she hung up. So that tells me everything. Exactly. See, I'm bold enough. I'll walk into the house and put Misha on camera. Period. And I'll tell her, like, okay, so what is it? What is it, Misha? Lie to all of us. But it's like, for what? Because she's still going to lie. She's not going to tell the truth, you guys. I'm going to be wasting my time. But whatever's kept in the dark, sis, always comes to light. Always. And I don't care. I'll stand on that forever to the day I die. Whatever's kept in the darkness comes to light. And it came to light. Period. So when are we so now we're saving girls' numbers in our phone and with their names? Oh, okay. Okay, sis. I got you. That's what we're doing now. Okay. Yeah. I wish I had yeah, it speaks volumes. Like, you haven't done that in an entire relationship in 6 years, but all of a sudden you come home. You were supposed to get off of work at 5:30 and you come home at 10:30 p.m. at night. Okay. Thank you, sis. No, I don't, this is, this year we've been in a pandemic, but things have looked up for me and my kids, and I'm so grateful for our new car, our new apartment. Like, I haven't even shared with you guys the story about our old apartment because I just haven't been comfortable to, like, share that. But when I do, you guys will be like, wow, sis has stepped it up, and I can't allow this situation to bring me down. I just can't. No, I'm not going to. People make their choices. She made her bed. She needs to lay in it. I gave her the opportunity right now. I calmed down before I walked outside. I said, let's talk about it. What really happened? She wanted to lie to my face still. I'm not going to ask you. When you fuck up on me, I'm not going to beg you to tell me the truth. What do I look like begging you to tell me the truth? I'm going to give you a chance and an opportunity to talk it out. You don't want to do that. So, okay. You just want me to believe that she she didn't even explain and say why the girl said, "Did you make it home safe?" Y'all, I can't. Oh my gosh. I guess I have stupid written over my face, but it's okay. I'm cool with it. It's okay. I'm not, I'm hurt. I'm hella hurt, of course, because I'm babbling and I don't want to cry, but I'm hurt as shit. But what can I do about it? Whatever's done is already done, right? It's already happened. She came home later, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for the encouraging words. Thank you for just talking back with me right now. And I was like, every time I try to focus on my channel, and I really feel, that I have the opportunity to grow my channel. I just do. And I believe that. And I'm standing on that and I'm manifesting that I'm going to be able to grow my channel really big. And I feel like every time I get into this place where I'm working really hard with my channel and, like trying to give good content and be consistent with my videos, shit like this happens. Like since when I really started my channel in 2017, it was like every time I started and it was going well, it was like something would happen. And I just feel like maybe I have to push through this so that I can manifest what I want to manifest in my life. Sometimes you have to let go of dead weight. Sometimes you have to, walk away from situations because I want to prosper. And this is something that I believe that I can really prosper in. Thank you so much, sis. I really appreciate you. I love you guys all. I'm going to get off too, but I'll keep you guys posted. I don't know. And I believe that. I believe that my blessings are at the other side of all of this. And I can't go backwards. No, I can't. I can't. So, all right, guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll do my best to drop some vlogs tomorrow. I need to catch up. I'll do that, Sam. Thank you, guys. I'll be safe. I appreciate you guys. I really like the women. I really like you guys. I really like how empowering and positive you guys are. And I want to keep my channel that way so we can uplift each other. I appreciate that so much. And I love how I can just be authentic and my true self on my channel. And you guys embrace my struggles. And I want my channel to be that, to be the real, to show you my struggles and to show you that if I can overcome whatever, so can you guys. It's not going to be easy because it has been 6 years, but we got this. Love you guys. Bye.